Who would hate competitive eating? I think it's bad.
I get about 10 to 20 death threats a year.
Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm here with a bunch of people that eat a fuckload of food. And I would like everyone to introduce themselves. Starting with Jordan, why don't we go along and introduce yourself, tell everyone a little bit about you.
G'day guys, I am one of the fat bastards at this table who eats a load of food. My Instagram handle's the Fat Red. Competitive eating's a bit of a new thing for me, I guess. I've been more caught up with my narcissistic tendencies in the world of competitive bodybuilding. And anyone who follows that knows that it's very easy to pick up eating disorders. So I thought I'd try and monetize that. So here we are.
Hi, Jason, aka King JC. It's from Melbourne. I also like to enjoy a lot of food. Competitive eating, ranked number 9 in Australia, so that's pretty cool. Qualified baker, and yeah, like to see what people put between the buns that I make.
Cheers to that. Hulk Smash Food on Instagram, competitive eater extraordinaire, number 1 in Australia. Don't forget it. And,
Awkward. Hey guys, I'm Jesse Freeman, aka Food Coma Eats on Instagram. I'm 3rd ranked competitive eater in Australia, and I too like to eat a shit ton of food.
Hey guys, my name's Scotty. I am the Wolf of Eat Street, and I'm just here to have a good time.
yeah.
Who enjoys eating 5 kilos of food? 2 kilos is fine.
Everyone here obviously eats a lot of food. Some of these people actually manage to do that as a full-time job, and that's the only source of income for them. Does anyone here actually work another job apart from eating?
Yep.
And what do we do?
I'm probably at the opposite end of the health spectrum with regards to competitive eating. I manage a nutrition warehouse
'Cause you're fit
supplement
too.
store. Yeah, like I said, the whole narcissistic
that's
tendencies
bodybuilding,
thing.
yeah.
Bodybuilding. Huge.
Huge!
Protein. Yeah. I like protein too. So I work in a retail store, manage a retail store.
That's sick. How about you?
Yeah, as I said before, I'm a qualified baker, and yeah, just like making buns.
That's sick.
They could go so many ways.
What do you do, mate? And I'm a property developer. Yeah, so it's pretty,
He's a big boy.
corporate facade, and this is a bit of fun. So it's amazing.
I wear a suit.
I got nothing. Who do you reckon has had the biggest meal in one sitting out of everyone?
One of these two.
Yeah, for sure.
And what was it?
I think we did it together.
Yeah, I'd say me and Jesse together, we did the Bondi one.
Yeah.
And I think reckon we got through about 6 or 7 kilos of food each before we tapped out. But I'd say over the years that's been the biggest one.
Yeah, that was insane. 60,000 calories between 3 guys, and
45 minutes.
45 minutes, 20 kilos. It's just a lot of food for a few guys to sit down and try and eat together. Yeah.
Not food related, but what are you currently obsessed with? The one thing, like, I don't care, like, whatever it is. What is it?
Animals.
Animals.
No, animals. It's not animals.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Can you explain that? Like, what are we talking about?
Good idea, Kira. I just enjoy being pegged. Like,
And that's on camera.
So you said you've got something you're obsessed with?
Oh man, you go through different stages, whether it's, playing a video game or going out for, a surf or something. I tend to kind of fly around a lot, enjoy occasional Netflix show, play a bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm actually a bit of a fan of that right now.
Not very good at it.
Oh, I mean, just won a few games here and there. Food Coma Eats on PSN if you're... And just love going for a good surf, but haven't really done that in a while because I'm just caught up with work, The eating stuff does keep you busy.
Yeah, that's no doubt. What percentage of your life is a burger in your hand?
98%.
98%.
yeah, for him.
There's a thing called sleep, but
Every day.
there's dreams.
Yeah, I don't know what sleep is. I don't have a good relationship.
Do you even
with
lift
that.
though?
Nah, wouldn't know what a weight is. I just lift burgers.
Curls.
What's everyone's relationship with losing? A good thing, bad thing, doesn't happen?
I love it. I think losing is the key to success. The The more you lose, the more you learn.
I agree.
I may not, like, you know, we all do competitive eating together, and like some of us have lost quite a fair bit, some of us lose, you know, every now and then. But like, I think that, you know, testing yourself, you're at the end of the day, you're not actually versing each other, you're versing yourself and your own understanding of your own abilities. And the more you push yourself, the more you lose against your expectations, the more you can become a better eater. And,
that's true.
you
With
know,
anything really, not just eating, but
that's exactly
Yeah,
right.
There's a lot
that
you can
applies
learn
to a
about
lot.
yourself through eating lots of food.
That would
Yes.
yeah,
That's
there
a
is
development journey, really.
mental toughness as well.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
So you two guys have a pretty big following on Instagram. What effect has social media had for your income and your job and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I'd say 5 years ago I was driving forklifts full time. I sort of fell into this at the start and it sort of took off pretty quick for me. I was pretty lucky, got picked up by a few of the bigger accounts in the UK and the US, and it sort of built really quick for me. I decided I think I can move this over and sort of monetize it and become really good. And yeah, I've been doing it now probably 3.5 years full time. So like social media, it's not just an effect on my income, it's my income.
Yeah.
How have you monetized eating?
So there's probably 3 main ways. One is being known as a competitive eater in Australia. You can do appearances and stuff like that. Then the second part of that is obviously the prize money, which goes hand in hand with that. And then you have because your Instagram grows off the back of that, you can monetize that by charging venues to have a
Advertise,
visit or
yeah.
promote their specials or something like that. And basically be a social influencer.
I should probably be paying you for this.
Yeah, I know.
Probably, but you know, we're nice guys.
We'll talk about that later.
I'll send you my invoice in a little bit. You know.
The bill's in the mail.
Like, to be honest, the way I see it is it's just modern marketing. You know, I did a degree in commerce and I decided I didn't want to work in an office because that's boring and it's not the type of person I am. I love people, I love food, I love create an experience for people, and being able to entertain the world and our followers and our audience together as a team is probably one of the most rewarding things you can do in the game. And you know, through that we actually help each other, you know, earn a bit of cash here and there. You know, refer each other, give each other ideas, you know. It's just about trying to create the most interest and engagement and basically capturing people's attention and using that attention to kind of help businesses. And we love it.
I agree.
I think that's a big part of it is helping small businesses, you know, like grades. For me personally, if I can just do a bit of a sidetrack, like my mum was a chef and she owned her own deli, like her own kitchens and worked in that for 20 odd years. And I saw how hard she worked and see how hard a lot of people in this industry work for very little in return.
Yeah.
It really is a labour of love. So
100%.
you know, it's like it's a bit of a feel good thing. You know, if we get a free meal out of it, but then like we come along and get to share our shared passion for it.
And none of you guys knew each other before you started eating competitively.
No.
I think that's sick. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got a few photos here. I'll make sure that you can see them. It's called Explain That Pic.
Okay. Yes.
Can you please explain that to everyone watching at home?
Yeah, for sure. So.
Can I ask a question? Can you
Yeah.
explain why that's on your phone?
Wait, that's your screensaver as well.
Righto.
Hey, got you there.
Why has it been open 30 times?
I've got more, it's all good. There's another one. But yeah.
You got several of me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that particular challenge I actually helped Johnny Bird put on the menu in conjunction with Jesse, who sort of consulted me on it because Jesse's had a lot of experience in this. I wasn't really aware of, you know, sort of what's like practical and all that sort of stuff. Not just for competitive eaters, but to attract everyday people to come down and do it. Because obviously, again, like I love Johnny Bird, I love the people there. They're phenomenal people. So I wanted to obviously, you know, help promote their business.
Yeah.
So yeah, we put together that challenge. The reason why I'm half naked with a bunch of fried chicken is because
Narcissistic, yeah.
Well, there's
That's
that.
just a Saturday night for me.
Yeah, not even. That was on a Tuesday. Middle of the day. No, every time I go to somewhere that's on a lower North Shore, I tag the Mossman Daily. it's like in my posts on Instagram and stuff. And I grew up in Mossman. Anyway, Mossman Daily caught onto it, and they went, "Hey, you're kind of weird. Let's do a story on you." I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool."
I like that.
And then it was just a timing thing, really. Johnny Bird wanted to put their challenge on the menu. They hit me up wanting to do an article on me. I was like, "Yeah, well, this will actually be really good exposure again for Johnny Bird." So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it together." And the
They
photography
wanted it on the menu. You wanted your rig out.
Yeah, exactly.
Excited.
Win-win. Yeah. It's just the start. Really, it's just an aligning of the stars.
And he got something for the spank bank.
That's it.
I love this.
Everyone did, Jesse. Everyone did.
How about this photo?
I'll stop.
Oh, yes.
Hulky.
The 100 wings. I actually went to Fat Chef and ordered a 3 kilo steak, and they said it was going to be an hour, so I thought I'd order 100 wings to warm up with.
How'd you go with that?
Yeah, I knocked them over in about 15, 16 minutes.
That is ridiculous.
And yeah, then had lunch.
Love it.
Day in the life.
What about this?
Okay, so that's Epic Pizza. They've got a couple of stores in Sydney, Drummoyne, Enmore and Darlinghurst. I was just a bit of a picture to kind of celebrate the guys. I've done that's pretty loud. I've done a couple of goes at their 22 inches, like trying to eat it as fast as possible. The first time I did it was 8 minutes, taking 22 inches. But yeah, first time I did it was 8 minutes and something seconds. Second time I did it was 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Absolutely lightning on that one. And finished off the last time with 7 minutes. Pretty disappointed with that one, but yeah, that won me a trip to America. So showing the fruits of doing a sport, it's amazing.
Okay, that's something we talked about before. We were talking about the competition. Was it $5,000 in prize money? Not long ago.
It was
what?
Jace's bodybuilding one.
Oh
weight
yeah,
loss one.
weight loss.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell us about
So I've been competitive eating and probably not looking after my diet that flash, and walked into the gym and they had this carb body transformation challenge. I thought, oh well, I'll give it a go. Thought I have to give up the burgers for a while. I'll give the competitors a bit of a head start. Kept eating burgers and thought, ooh, better get cracking at this. And yeah, basically I train every day anyway.
Giving them 4 weeks head start, by the way.
Yeah,
It
4
was
weeks
a
head
16-week challenge, and you didn't start it till week 5.
So I thought, yep, better get cracking on this. Let the boys know I'm going to be out of action for eating for a little bit. And started training, kept talking to them, kept looking at the photo. I reckon their food challenges kept me going a bit because I was like, oh, the boys are having a good time at least. And just started really watching my diet, started training like an animal, a couple hours of cardio a day and a weight session every day. Just eating chicken and rice like Jordan would be able to attest to. It kept me lean and ended up dropping 25 kilo of fat, only a couple of kilo of muscle, and won myself $5,000, and now I'm back eating. And keeping a close eye on my diet now.
Was that an in-house gym challenge, or was it for like Max's or Maxine?
Anytime Fitness.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
I've got some good
Down
stuff.
in Mornington.
Yeah.
He owns 3, so I get it amongst his 3.
Alright, let's do a bit of a speed round. We're going to go right to left for the camera. First thing that comes to your mind, favourite food?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Flame-grilled octopus.
Burgers.
Beef ribs. Favourite person in the world?
Oh my god.
Donald Trump.
No, honestly, Jason Statham.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, that's a good one. Awesome.
Can I
First
say it
person.
for you? The Rock.
The Rock.
Brownie points, got to save my life.
Wise move.
Oh man. Hey babe. Nah, my girlfriend, she's very supportive of what I do.
Yeah.
She looks after me. Very lucky.
I think myself, like, how can you love anyone
Oh,
else without
hello
loving
Snoop
yourself?
Dogg.
That's
He's right.
that's
You
a-
have to love yourself.
That's probably the best.
Especially in this, you get so many haters.
Yeah.
And if you don't love yourself, you're not confident in yourself, you'll give it away.
It's okay, I love you.
Who would hate competitive eating? That's like.
Oh, we got a black can down.
Oh, taxi!
Hey,
What was that?
Who would hate competitive eating? I think it's
I
Matt.
get about 10 to 20 death threats a year.
Genuine death threats. Do they have a common
But
like?
there's people.
Yeah, most of them are about
death.
animal slaughter or stuff like that.
Oh, so
But a lot-
Those sort of activists.
But a lot of people are like, oh, how can you eat that much food? There's people starving in Africa. But these are the same people that order a side and leave half of it on the plate.
Exactly.
Oh man,
So-
that is so rich, isn't it?
Yeah, and we leave
People
nothing
complain
on
to
the
us
plate.
that when we do
So-
competitive eating, that we, yeah.
I have seen that.
If I can shout out someone at the table, Jesse's done more charity work than I know of anybody else in my life, and a lot of it not necessarily in line with competitive eating, but you know, it's testament to his him as a person. Not because he is a competitive eater, but you know, you get that through all walks of life. It doesn't matter if you're a competitive eater, if you're a vegan activist, you know, you get pricks everywhere. And
Also touch on that a little more. If you're eating 3-4 times a day, then it's very
The same.
similar to just pulling all your meals into one
Exactly.
meal. So if you eat everything
Yeah.
in one meal, it just seems like a lot more food, but it's not a lot more food. It's the same amount of food you're usually eating. It's just in one meal.
That's right. Well, we just watched the fattest of Reds smash 8 burgers. I'm sure there'll be some video here of that. And you didn't eat for how long before that?
I didn't eat since it was last night.
24 hours or something.
Yeah,
like
about no.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, about 20 odd hours.
Is that something you do?
Yeah, every time.
I had some
you have a
substance.
competition.
You usually fast, then water stretch, row, and
There's a real science to eating a lot of food.
Oh, massive. It's like any sport, you know,
Exactly.
you train for it,
It is a sport.
you've got competitors, you've
Anyone-
got sponsorships, you know.
Anyone want to place a bet on competitive eating in the Olympics anytime soon?
Nah,
Will it
not
happen?
PC enough.
Well, yeah.
Not PC enough.
Yeah, the same bet that I put on bodybuilding making the Olympics.
Yeah, it's not.
It's in the Olympics.
It causes too many problems.
It actually is. You know what? In the South Pacific, it is actually recognised by the Pacific Games Council as an Olympic sport, and in the Pacific Games, they can. It's an optional sport. So some countries, whoever's hosting it, they can actually choose to have it as an Olympic sport. So by way of the Pacific Games Council, which is a subsidiary of the International Olympic Committee, bodybuilding is actually recognised as an Olympic sport.
Well, there we go. There we go. All right, favourite drink?
Cedar Creek cider.
Blood Central.
No, it's favourite drink.
Oh man.
First thing comes to mind.
Ooh, yeah, I know exactly.
It'd have to be. It depends on the day. It'd either, if it was like a nighttime sort of cocktail thing, it'd be an espresso martini for sure. Or if it was like a hot day like today, ice cold cider over ice.
There you go.
I said ice twice.
Yeah, alcoholic, probably a nice cold Corona. Non-alcoholic, probably vanilla Coke.
There we go.
Alcoholic, non-alcoholic.
Alcoholic, probably blood orange and vodka. Non-alcoholic, just Coke. I use it with all my competitions and that. I find it helps me, so yeah, I can't.
Is that Coke?
Okay. Alcoholic, I'd probably just say a nice scotch on the rocks. Yeah, pretty simple. Then non-alcoholic would probably be a kombucha, if I'm really completely honest. As a competitive eater, because you do quite a lot of stuff that involves your gut, it's nice to have something that's a bit of an aid. You know what, it might not even do anything, but it's a placebo for me that works. Yeah. Yeah, love the stuff. Yeah, I'll have shots of it in the morning, at night, you know, whenever I have it available.
Yeah, and for me, alcoholic, it's definitely Scotch. And non-alcoholic would be sparkling water. For my international friends, it'd be sparkling water.
Water or seltzer water, you know.
Yeah, but that's it.
One thing
We
you
train with water. So you
So-
find a lot of competitive eaters don't like water because they're stretching their stomach with massive amounts of water. So it's never going to be their favourite because they associate it with pain straight away.
Yeah. Okay. True.
Same with chips.
What about one thing you shouldn't be telling the public right now? Shouldn't be.
Did everyone just get that feeling in their stomach?
Yeah. Don't drink more than 3 litres of water at a time.
Oh, it's something we should be telling them.
shouldn't.
Oh, shouldn't. Well, we shouldn't be telling people about water training. Yeah, it's really dangerous. If you don't understand the risks and you don't take the time to learn about it, you can kill yourself.
100%.
That's
I
it.
think that
You
goes
can
hand in
actually
hand,
drown.
competitive eating.
Eating in
Should we
general,
tell you
yeah.
son is my hands on the inside of Jesse's leg.
He's been soaking it for the past 20 minutes. Got a semi.
That was going to be my one.
So it's skiing.
That's why I'm sitting over the table.
Everyone wants a piece of the Jess. Yeah, that's, I'd say competitive eating as a whole. Like, we're all having fun here and everything, but remember it is a competitive sport, and when you're playing it at the levels like, especially like Jesse and Cal there, like, it can get really dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, like anything that you do to the nth degree. People go to work like, 9 to 5, 9 to 9, like just normal everyday stuff. They do it to the nth degree. It kills them.
It's classic don't do this at home kind of thing.
Yeah.
Unless you understand the risks. You don't go out and run a marathon with no training. And without learning about how to run a marathon, you learn about how to do a marathon, just like competitive eating. You have to understand it before you get into it, otherwise you can get yourself seriously hurt. Yeah,
100%.
yeah, all killed. Yeah.
We're at Braid's Burgers. Why doesn't everyone throw down your favourite burger from this joint?
Oh, first, Drunken Flame.
That's an on the menu burger. So
Drunken Flame. Now that he's taken mine,
Yeah, yours comes with chicken.
to be honest, I'd have to say the K-pop, one of their previous specials, one of my favourite, had a sriracha bun with chili flakes on top, Doritos in there, jalapeno and tequila relish, beef, burger sauce. Man, it was just an absolute winner in my eyes.
Beautiful. I had the truffle today and it was absolutely beautiful. I absolutely loved it. And also the camembert bites, which I heard may be coming off the menu. Don't let that happen. Get down, get the camembert bites. That was amazing.
yeah.
The Colonel Sanders, it was off its head. It was so good. I added sriracha, mac and cheese. So good.
Look, all burgers are pretty good here. I mean, I just ate literally every single one of them. But my favourite one that I've ever had here was last month's special, which was the Russell Coit, and that was like all things Australian in a bun. So you had like their signature 80-20 patty, which is phenomenal. Beef down here is just sensational.
Amazing beef.
They had a cheese and Vegemite infused bun. And then they had this Vegemite aioli that they made, which was sensational. Grilled pineapple and VB beer battered onion, not rings but bits, onion bits, and
Onion fries?
sort of
Onion strips.
It was like shredded onion.
Onion strips.
Yeah. They were the whole balance of sweet, salty was sensational, absolutely sensational.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But there is one word of advice that I will give to anybody who comes down here: don't fuck with the burgers. Yeah, they've spent so long coming up with the right flavour profile, especially the specials. So if you see a special on
it's
the
a great
board,
way to
the
stay
only
in
thing
shape.
I would say is maybe go an extra patty or two. But yeah, other than that, don't try to get too creative. Unless you are a burger connoisseur, I'm not. I just eat lots.
I just like to eat lots of food.
Anything else you want to throw at the audience? Anyone got any?
Stay in school.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10-speed guy.
No, that's it.
You got to put that family guy in there.
I can't thank you all enough for your time. I actually only met the Fat Red about a year ago. And we were
It
just
wasn't
chatting.
even that. It was like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
The,
I sat down next to him at a conference and then we just started chatting. It was like, oh, you're a fit dude. What do you do? He's like, I eat. And I was like, yeah, right.
I eat and lift.
Then I was
They
just
go
going to
together like
just going to come
peas
meet
and
him here
carrots.
today, and
Butter
all
on
of his
toast.
crew was down, so we thought we'd make the most of it. Thank you so much for sitting down and having a chat
Pleasure.
with me.
No worries.
It's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thanks for keeping us hydrated.
Cheers.